Sun is shining, pretty nice day. I want to be more productive today because today is my last day and tomorrow morning I'll be going back to Pokhara. I'm in Jomsom or Leyte, I don't know. I still haven't decided yet. But yeah. Oh man, this is unreal. So, this kind of old looking houses, you know, it's like something out of Far Cry 4. I don't know if you guys have played that game. I was always a big fan of the game Far Cry 4. The landscapes reminded me so much of Nepal. At times, walking here almost felt like being inside the game. Yeah, pretty cool. This is probably the old walls of the King's Palace. Yesterday I read something about the village. This village was banned for foreigners until 1992, and the kingdom was ruled by a king, like King, I don't know, it was King Dorje, something. It was the 25th. Many say this place feels more Tibetan than Tibet itself. It feels like time has stopped here. Even today, there is a $500 permit for tourists for 10 days, along with an additional ECAP permit, which the government says is to preserve the local culture and limit the outside influence. And this city was walled from the outside world for a long time. And still you can see it's kind of frozen in time. It's like, okay, I might do some photography here. Pretty cool place. And it's a hotel. It's a pretty famous place when you come to Lomanthang. I don't know how many years old this is, but from the pictures, what I saw in the internet, I think these are like newly made or renovated, and the old ones looked a bit like this. But yeah, let's go in and see what we have. Lomanthang is home to the Loba people and deeply connected to the Tibetan culture. This hidden kingdom feels like stepping in another time. It offers a rare glimpse into an ancient Tibetan world, preserved for hundreds of years because of its isolation. Can you see this? How big this is? This is huge. Oh, this is very beautiful, the arts. Very well. But yeah, now I think I found my photo competition. I'll be waiting for someone to come in. It's very good light. Oh man, this is a very good picture. Visiting this monastery, Gumba, where the kids study. And I asked the other one fellow person from here, and he sent me like this, like about 70 kids living here and studying. It's like a hostel for them. They come from different parts of the country, like some from Kathmandu and Pokhara even. I'll talk about it more later. But yeah, it's a really nice place. बच्चाहरु आमा खै त आमा टोक्न आउला नि आमा छैन टोक्नु नआउला के तिम्रो नाम के तिम्रो नाम मेरो नि थियो के पहिला Is it rotating itself? I guess this is the place where all the old people meet. The sunbathing. That's the most common thing here in Nepal. It's pretty awesome place. So I was just talking with this old man. There's a bunch of them. It was really nice talking with them. They were very nice people. First, like, you know, they said like everybody comes and asks pictures, and they said like, yeah, sure, go ahead. So this is the King's Palace, old King's Palace, and from what I've heard, I cannot go inside. I can just watch it from the outside. So this is the outside of the King's Palace. Oh my god, pretty cool. I'm gonna take some pictures now. Pretty cool street. Now I'm gonna go around this side of the castle. I'm gonna end up there. Well, let's see. One street takes to another. One corner, another corner. Oh. Yeah. There is something very special about getting lost in the narrow streets of an ancient and isolated place like this. Oh wow. Where am I? So I'm gonna go in and see what I see if they allow me to take pictures. Everybody is busy making tanka. They're making new tankas for those empty places in the walls. So it's kind of, I don't want to disturb them too much. But yeah, it's pretty cool place. Awesome. The entrance is pretty nice. But yeah. Oops. That's the entrance. I don't know, for some reason they seems to be putting some poop in front of the door. I don't know if they have some significant, you know, cultural significance, but I don't know if a cow or yak or sheep climbed there and pooped. Hey, look, these are cute little fairies inside. Hello, what's up? Oh, yak friends. Yeah. Then now there's one more monastery left for me to visit, and I don't know which way. And the thing here is like the signs are very limited, so you have to find it. It could be quite tricky. See, there's poop in front of the door again. I'm pretty sure there's some kind of relevance with the poop in front of the door. I would like to ask some locals someday, at some point, what's up with the poop in front of the door. Pretty cool alley. Okay, let's go this direction. Champa Monastery. Can I go here? Okay, it's locked. So no going in. Champa. Again, I'm so sure there's some kind of religious significance with the poop in front of the door. Oh, okay. Can you see the bird? It's fighting its own image. There. It's trying to fight itself. Oh, wow, wow. The bird there. It was interesting to see how people here still depend on livestock, even in these modern days. I seem to have ended up in a quite cool place. I wonder if the creator of the Far Cry 4 actually visited here and took some inspiration, because this place looks so much like from the game, you know. Cool yak head, pretty cool. I'm gonna take a picture of that. And then the bird took some things, you know, some drugs, because he has been fighting himself like all this time. I've already seen him in like 2 different windows, fighting its own image. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Very cute cow and baby cow. A yak, very yak. It's very white. दाइ त्यो च्याङ्राको बच्चाहरू हो सबै सबै च्याङ्राको बच्चा सबै च्याङ्राको बच्चा अनि आमाहरू नि ए कस्तो मजाको lots of young I don't know goat babies तपाईको आफ्नै दाइ हो आफ्नै हो ए कति छ नि कति जना छ नि यहाँ हेलो हजुर 70 जना छ है आमा बिना दुःख दिदैन Oh my gosh, it's crazy. Oh my god, look at this baby goats, what they call changra in Nepali. I don't know what they call in English. Photo khichum bhaneko au I don't know, they're all running in the same place now. Pretty crazy. Woohoo. Oh my god, that's so cute. Look at the landscape. Okay, I gotta go, I guess. That's the last one. कति दिन टिक्छ यो तपाईको
अब सुकेर एउटा दिनमा भुट्छ
एक दिनमा भुट्छ यो
हजुर
त्यो थिचिसक्नु भएको तपाईले
हजुर थिचिसक्यो
ए गहुँ हो नि त
गाउँ हो
आफ्नै बारीको
अब बारीको
आफैले उमार्नु
हजुर गाउँ त वा हो
हजुर कता हो त
गाउँ हो
गहुँ
वा वा भनेको चिन्छ
वाह चिन्दैन
दुईटै हो यो गाउँ हो यो चाहिँ वा हो
ए उवा र गाउँ मिसाको
हजुर
तपाईँ जाडो महिनामा तल झर्नुहुन्छ कि यहीँ बस्नुहुन्छ यहीँ बस्नुहुन्छ
हजुर
ओहो यस्तो जाडो हुन्छ भन्ने सुनेको थिएँ मैले
कति जाडो आउँछ कता हिउँदोमा कति जाडो आउँछ
परिवारै बस्नुहुन्छ यहाँ
हजुर
हस् त जान्छु म है
हजुर जानुहोस्
I asked this woman if I could take her photo, and she happily agreed. That lady was super nice. Super nice. Oh, and I forgot to ask her why people put the poop in front of the house. At first, I thought the dry dung placed outside the doors was some part of ritual or belief. Later, I learned it had nothing symbolic about it at all. It was simply fuel for fire, because firewood is extremely limited in this high altitude region. Very small stairs, if you can see them. But yeah, this is the tower. It cost about 5 cents, which is pretty cheap. Okay, so I don't see any view tower. Okay, I guess this is the view tower. So many stairs to go. Yeah, okay. Gotta be more careful. Pretty dangerous view tower. Far in the distance, on the top of the mountains, I could see two ancient ruins standing side by side. Some people said it was once the old king's and queen's castle. Some believed it was a soldier's fort, and some even said they were just old animal sheds in the beginning. The truth probably disappeared with time, carried away by the winds and the sand grains of this valley. I have to go up there. There's lots of houses with these kind of, woods. And I saw the similar also in Johnson. And when I asked the local people there, they told me that this is a culture from the past, the ancient, and they used to keep this with the fire for the winter. But then nowadays there's gas and electric stove and everything, so they barely use those. Not every houses, but maybe the houses here. Just look at that. Crazy. This is pretty epic. Oh man. So they're probably gonna end up like a decoration in front of the doors or something. One more crazy stairs to go. And these are made for minions or people with size 5. दिदी धन्यवाद गएँ म तपाईले त्यो याकको टाउको चाहिँ के गर्नुहुन्छ ढोकामा राख्नुहुन्छ फोटो खिच्न राख के हो त्यो गहुँ खै अलिकति हाल्नु
सखानी
नखाने म उता होटलमा खाना खान जाने हो
उताको त्यो पानी छ नि पानीको त्यो ढाँडा जस्तो देख्यो गाडी भड्केपछि
देख्यो देखेँ
उ चाहिँ त्यो मेन चाहिँ पहिले गाउँ थियो नि के यो बस्ती थियो नि पहिले
के हो त त्यो अनि कसरी आयो
बस्ती नभएर मान्छेहरू घोपामा बस्ने मान्छेहरू घोपामा बस्ने
हजुर
भाषा चाहिँ त्यहाँ बस्ने
हजुर
अनि त्यहाँ एउटा भाषा हो त्यो चाहिँ उता पारी त्यो गर्छ नि अनि त्यसले त्यो भनेको
राजाको राजा पहिला माथि बस्थ्यो
माथि उता ढाँडामा त्यो घर भड्केको जस्तो अनि बसेर के भयो कि अनि एउटा भेडामा त्यसमा बच्चा छ अनि बच्चा भेडा हजुर
खासमा मिर्लाम भन्थ्यो पछि मुस्ताङ भएको
मुस्ताङ भन्छ है नेपालमा मुस्ताङ भन्छ हाम्रो भाषामा यस्तो भन्छ
मिर्लाङ भन्छ
मिर्लाम भन्छ
मिर्लाम भनेको आशीर्वाद पाउनु
आशीर्वाद आमाले आशीर्वाद दिन्छ नि
अनि तपाईँको त्यो म तपाईँले एउटा कुरा सोध्छु है त्यो तपाईँले घरहरुमा यहाँ बाहिर त्यो गोबर हालेछ नि किन हालेको
गोबर त यसमा
हैन घरको ढोका बाहिर मैले कतिवटा घरमा देखेँ कि त्यहाँ अघि घरको बाहिर अलिअलि गोबर हाल्दो रहेछ किन हालेको
हाल्यो गोबर हालेर कहिले कोही मान्छेले त्यो धुप हाल्छ
के हुन्छ त्यसले
त्यो पूजा जस्तो हो
हो त्यो के हुन्छ त्यो के विश्वास
विश्वासको कुरा होइन त्यो हामी अब पूजा गर्छ माथिबाट लामाले धुङधुङ गरेर पूजा गर्छ पूजा गरेर धुप हालेर हामी सबैले धुप यसरी घरमा चलाउने अनि पछि चाहिँ त्यो जे आउँछ नि खरेना चाहिँ त्यहाँ भएर राखेर आउँछ
हैन गोबर भनेको मैले
गोबर कसरी
खै मैले कति घरहरुमा त भित्र घरको ढोकामा गोबर देखेँ यति
गोबर कि यसरी राखेछ
अलि
त्यो त भोलि पछि सिकेर हामीहरु यस्तो काम लाग्छ
ए आगो बाल्न काम लाग्छ
काम लागेर
ए
अनि पछि त्यहाँ राखेपछि अनि पछि माथि छाला छ नि
हजुर
छाना यो जस्तो छ नि त्यहाँ सुत्छ त्यो भएर
ए सुकाउने पो हो तपाईहरुले मैले त्यही त किन पूजा गरेको कि के हो यो भन्छु नि म विश्वासले हो भनेको
हैन
ए घरमा सुकाउने त्यो बाख्राको त्यो चाहिँ त्यो च्याङ्राको याकको अनि त्यो च्याङ्राको पनि बोल्छ ए I've been really enjoying talking with everyone, you know, knowing the cultures, like, you know, history behind this place and all that kind of things, how they name this place, and it's a bit crazy to think that, you know, like I am also from the same country and my life is like so much different than theirs, yet they look more happy than me. And let's pass to the old people's junction. Yeah, I don't know, I feel like I have missed the whole city.
तपाईँलाई गाह्रो हुँदैन भयो हजुर तपाईँलाई ऊ त्यहाँ सप्लाई यो तल छ नि यो त्यहाँ सप्लाई म हिँडिरहेको
By midday, I decided to hike to the old king's castle.
there that you can see there, he just gave me a lift. Very nice. I don't know if you can hear me, but it's pretty windy. It was a very nice man. I was taking picture on the street and I saw some vehicles, you know, coming up here, and I thought like I could ask for a lift. So I tried like two, nobody stopped, but then this motorbike, he came and he gave me a lift, and I said him like, I can pay you something. So I paid him about, was it what, 2 euros? Pretty cheap. It was like 4 minutes bike ride. If I had walked here, it would take me like an hour. Oh man, it's so hard to take this altitude. But anyways, that's the place I wanted to go, and the other one, but maybe I'm not gonna go there. Oh wow, that's the Lomanthang village. Oh my god. And he even said he can give me a lift tomorrow if I want to go to the border between China and Nepal. He can give me a lift. And oh my god, the road was so dusty. I don't know if you can see, but I tried to protect my camera. The level of, like, you know, dust on the road was like this thick. Probably the tires were slipping. Oh my god. Yeah, let me take some pictures and I'll see you guys at the top, maybe.
The wind up there was far stronger than I had expected. Earlier in the morning, the hotel owner had jokingly warned me not to get blown away to the next mountain. Standing here, I finally understood the joke.
I want to push myself because I want to see Lomanthang from above. You know? This kind of places, you cannot come here every day. It's so far away from civilization, you know. And even the roads take so much time, the rough roads. But oh my god, the views are suddenly worth it. I'm very scared of heights. Bad, super windy. I kind of feel like I'm gonna be blown away by the wind. So if I die today, tell my parents I love them. I shouldn't have come midday. I should have come maybe early in the morning or something like that. Oh my god. The wind got just super strong. Oh my god. I'm sitting down. It feels like I'm gonna fly down. Oh. man. I don't think I can do this anymore. I mean, I would love to, it's not even that much, you know. But then when you reach on the base, there's nothing, you know, on the side. It's like straight up. So, I don't know, I'm scared of heights. And I don't know if I can make it. Super windy. Maybe if I come in a clear day. Okay, I saw eagle to take a picture of it.
It was too windy and I decided to give up. I know one thing for sure. I'll return here someday just to climb this king's castle again.
Okay, I just have to give up on this mission to go up there. I'm all alone. I haven't seen even a single soul, you know. It's windy, and from there it starts to click, you know. It's the ace. So I give up on my trip, sadly. So I have a new reason to visit Lo Manthang, to visit the king's old palace. Today I walked from Lo Manthang all the way to that ace, you know. I don't know if you can see this but yeah, that's the place I went yesterday. And there's some pictures there. It was pretty far away from the city, but I'm from the village, but it was okay, I guess. I would like to go visit that village also, but I don't know how far do I have to walk. The thing with this place is like everything looks so close. Then when you start walking, you know, the altitude gets you and like you get tired very easily. Especially if you have to go uphill. For example, now I'm coming downhill, I'm not so tired and I'm walking like more normally. One of the reasons I wanted to come here because I wanted to see the palace, you know, from the above. From above, because you cannot go in. So this is the only possible way you can see the palace from above.
Lomanthang is known by many names, including the last forbidden kingdom. It was restricted to foreigners as early as 1992. Even today, you can still see the ancient walls and the surrounding ruins. There seems to be a lot of poop around here. It's like wherever you go, there's always some kind of poop. Hey, that is what they call saligram. This is like old, I don't know, hundreds, thousands of years old fossils. Very nice. I think they use this for farming. I can't believe I went all the way up there by myself. Came along there and again went back and came down from there, this area. Oh well. At least I did some hiking or walking, whatever. Now I'm in Lo Manthang village. Oh, that's nice. I've seen a pair of eagle. I don't know what kind of eagle they are, or buzzard. At least it's birds of prey. Looks like even the horses are tired. It's waiting for. Oh, okay. That's the bird I'm looking for. I guess. Hello, horsey. Am I in your path? Okay. I'm gonna leave you. There. Well, I've been waiting, taking pictures of the kites. I got maybe a couple of okay images. Well, I have only 200 mm lens, which is not enough for wildlife, especially birds. But still, I managed to get a couple of okay pictures that I can use. They've been flying around this cannon. I don't know what you call. For a brief moment, one black kite flew very close to me, probably just checking me out. While waiting here for the black kites, a group of locals passed by. I could also see people going about their daily routines outside their home. I managed to capture some of these quiet moments on my camera. So it's not only that one side of the hill. I think all this side of the hill, people have been throwing trash. No wonder there were a couple of kites. Couple of birds are probably living around here. They probably feed on those trash. Pretty sad. Baby hurt. Lots of trash. That area. I think they burned the trash there. You come to a place like this and find trash in the middle of nowhere. Oh, it's pretty sad. Time goes so fast. I'm in love with this place. Okay, I gotta take pictures of some sheep herder. Woohoo! That's a lot of sheep. Let me take some pictures. Look at all those sheep looking at me. It's actually called changra. I don't know what does changra mean in English actually. Welcome to Lomanthang. I spent the last light of the evening with these shepherds. They had just returned from the valley after grazing their mountain goats. Back in the village, their family was waiting for them. This way of life is slowly disappearing from around the world. The real stuff. This is local chang. For my last dinner, I enjoyed some local food, and I went to bed early so I could prepare for tomorrow's long journey. This is called tea momo, made by our ama. Chang and tea momo.